All right, so it says solve for the product 4 and 5/10 and 23 hundredths. Then explain in words how you solve the problem using at least 2 vocabulary words. Okay, so we need to remember the steps that we take to solve a fluency problem that involves the word product. And we know that product means to multiply. So we first need to write the problem out without any decimal points. So I'm going to start off with the 4. And the 5. And then the 2. Then the 3. So my first step, first rewrite the problem without decimals. Then we're going to put our multiplication sign there. Next, we need to multiply the digit in the ones place to each of our top numbers and then regroup when we need to. So the ones place value has a 3 in it. So 3 times 5 is 15. So I put my 5, and then I'm going to put my 1 above to regroup. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. So the next thing we did was next multiply the digits in the ones place to each of the numbers on top, regrouping as needed. Okay, so then we're going to place a 0 below the ones place of our answer that we just found, because now we must multiply the digits in the tens place to each of the top numbers and regrouping as needing or as needed. So we're done with the 3. We're going to place a 0 underneath the ones in the number we just found. And then we're going to begin multiplying in the tens place value. 2 times 5 is 10. So I put my 0. And I'm going to bring up my 1. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, so then place a 0 below the ones place of the answer you found. Because now we must multiply the digits in the tens place to each of the top numbers, regrouping as needed. It's typing slowly, don't know why. There we go. So after that, now we're going to we're going to add our two products that we found to get our overall product. We're going to add these two. So we have 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. 9 plus 1 is 10. So after that, we add the two products up to get our overall product for our answer. So now, since we have our overall product, we have to count how many digits are behind the decimal point in the original problem. So I have a 5 and I have a 2 and a 3. So I have a 5, 2, and 3. That is 3 numbers that is behind the decimal point. So I'm going to place my decimal point after the 5, and now I'm going to move it that many places. So I am going to swoop once, swoop twice, swoop 3 times. So my new product, once I put the decimal point back in its place, is 1 and 35 thousandths. So our final step was finally count the amount of digits behind the decimal points in the original problem. Let it load. And move the decimal point behind the last digit of the product that many places to the left, where we will get the value of 1 and 35 thousandths. Okay, and that is writing for today.